ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to First Reflections, my attempt at making a Steven Universe reaction series. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it over? No, it's not! Shush! Everybody shush! Holster your tissues, dry your eyes, we are not done yet. We still have 3 more episodes of Steven Universe awesomeness before we finally have to say goodbye, and considering that I like to celebrate life instead of mourning death, we are going to make sure these 3 episodes are as awesome as possible. I am all ready to go. I'm energized. I ate. I got my water here. I am ready to have some fun. So, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to completely lose it by the end of the episode because, yeah, this is the end of Steven Universe televised canon as far as we know. I mean, I saw the farewell video on Cartoon Network and all those kinds of things. This is going to be it. After these 3 episodes, it's over. But again, let's celebrate the life instead of mourning the death. Let's have a party tonight. Let's have a great time. We'll start with the descriptions, which in my opinion are some of the best, most straightforward descriptions of all the future episodes we got so far. Listen to these. Everything's fine. Steven insists that everything is fine. I am my monster. Everything is not fine. The future. Steven is finally ready to move on. Straight, concise, to the point. Steven says it's fine. Nothing is fine. And at the end, hopefully everything will be fine. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a nice, solid conclusion to Steven's arc here. I'm really hoping for that ending that I predicted where, you know, everybody that he's ever helped come together and just like make him feel like he's needed, because he is needed, he's wanted, he's loved, and he needs to know that. And I feel like at the end, everybody's gonna make sure he knows that. That's the best possible ending scenario I can think of, at least. And all those kinds of things. So yeah, we're gonna react to these episodes. They will hopefully be a lot of fun. And then stay tuned at the end for a little, you know, eulogy. Not eulogy, again, I don't wanna make it seem like it's dying or anything. A tribute to Steven Universe. And then hopefully everything will be great, and hopefully you enjoy this reaction. I am wasting so much time right now, so let's just get to the reaction. And again, stay tuned for the end, and we'll have more stuff. All right, so we are gonna get started with Everything's Fine in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, he's got the diamond eyes. Oh boy.
No?
Yes, you have. You're pink right now. Stop lying to her.
I'm okay.
No, you're not.
I should go.
You need to talk to her. Oh, traumatic recap part 2.
I'm fine.
No, you are not fine.
I help people. I don't hurt them.
Yeah. Keep serving up the denial. Yeah, go for seconds.
Still good.
I'm really nervous right now. Oh. It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Bad idea. Letting Steven touch plants when you know he's not feeling well.
Tweak.
Yeah, therapy's over. My half gem, half human kid is going nuts. Steven's here to help and ruin everything. I guess it's time for Steven to hit the diamond again. All right. Huh, finally did something without destroying anything. Ah. Yeah, I spoke way too soon. Do you want to help Steven destroy stuff too?
I knew it.
Time for an intervention. He really needs one. Yes, please help Steven. Thank you, GIF. The GIF is the voice of reason in this whole situation.
Tell them?
No, here it comes.
It wasn't that
Oh
important. I haven't learned a thing.
Deep down, you're good.
They've all
You
just
are
made me
good.
worse. I'm a fraud.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're good deep down.
Monster.
No. Okay, so that was, everything's fine. Everything is not fine. Okay, so, wow. And it just, like, immediately jumped into the next one. Oh, man. Okay, so, clear head. Let's just talk about this episode before we press play on the next one. So, Steven, permanent pink form now. Diamond dies, he's in the buff form with the hair like he was with Jasper. He tried to go back to little homeschool, which we all agree was a stupid decision. Messed everything up, destroyed a bunch of stuff. He didn't hurt anybody, he just property damage and, you know, a couple shrub Stevens running around and all that kind of stuff. So, nothing horrendous, but then at the very end, everybody came together. He needed an intervention because they knew something was wrong. Everybody knew something was wrong. They had the little recap of all the stuff he did, and then, right out of his back, yep, here comes the monster, Steven. Here comes what we all knew but feared at the same time. So anyway, enough about that. We'll tackle that in the next episode, but how was this episode? This episode was good, but, like, very, very tense and painful. Like, I was so worried that Steven was gonna hurt someone, you know, all this kind of stuff. It was comedic a little bit and over the top a little bit, like, you know, I mean, especially the freaking, like, the shrub Stevens, you know, walking around. Steven's here to help! Steven's here to help! Steven's here to help! I'm glad I got to do my Cactus Steven voice again. But anyway, yeah, like he did when he had the whole thing with the Heaven and Earth Beetles and he saved them from being smashed by the baseball. I'm like, oh yeah, he finally did something right, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go wrong. And then bam, in an instant, half of Little Homeworld gone, just because he said yay. Like, oh boy, and what a freaking way to end that episode by just showing, bulging out of his back, the pink monster energy, and then just. That's it. Sorry guys, gotta wait for the next episode. It's like, oh man, could you imagine if that was a cliffhanger? Like if all 4 of these didn't air in one night, then you know, they just ended it there, and then you had to wait another 2 weeks, like they did Homeworld Bound, and everything's fine right next to each other, and then they just ended it, and then you had to wait another week for the last 2. That would be brutal. Like a hiatus is bad enough, but ending it on that would have been like, ugh. But anyway, enough about that. So good episode, I would say. A little painful in a way because, you know, watching Steven just going through all this, just constant denial. I did call it. This episode was nothing but denial. All he did was deny everything until finally he came to the realization that, you know, he did do all of these things. He called himself like a monster and a fraud, which I wouldn't call him that. He's going through a rough spot. He did a bunch of terrible things, but he's not... You know, of course, he's not an angel. Nobody's an angel. Nobody's a perfect person. But, you know, to call himself a fraud, it's not fair. He's done way more good than harm, in my opinion. But, you know, he has to realize that. We know that. We've seen him do that. But he's going through a rough patch in his life right now. He needs to realize that. And hopefully in the next 2 episodes, he is going to realize that. Because... now we have probably a whole episode of him as a monster. I don't know, is he going to go on a rampage? Is he going to go in isolation? Are the Crystal Gems going to have to fight him? Are they going to try to poof him? Are they going to try not to accidentally shatter him? Are we still going to see things through the eyes of Steven? Is it still going to be from his perspective? Or, like, what's going to happen? Well, I guess we'll find out right now. So, all right, let's do next episode. Oh, boy. Oh no, it's coming. Oh, I'm afraid to look. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Steven, I knew it was coming, but it's like, oh. Nope, he can't right now. Steven has unleashed the beast.
Where's Steven?
That is Steven of Jinx. All right. Final battle, here we go. Steve-zilla versus all the Crystal Gems. Ooh, chain down. Good job, Lapis. Hey, Diamonds, yeah, this is probably the worst possible time you could show up. No, wait, that's not a good idea. All you guys, you can't do this with separate pieces. He needs people to reach him. No, disco powers are not gonna work, White. Not this time. Cluster? Cluster? Oh, please, please help him, please. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, Cluster, you freaking saved the day again.
Be in there.
He is. You gotta reach him.
This is my son.
Good.
It's right to be angry because
Good, Greg. Standing up for your boy. I know you made mistakes, but you're doing great.
My fault.
Oh, it's not Spinel. It's okay. White. Oh, I hate seeing everyone so sad, but at least they're all sharing the blame at least.
Feelings first.
Exactly! Yes, Connie! Yes!
Is Steven.
Yes, exactly. He needs somebody. Yes, Connie, thank you so much. Oh, it's gonna be a group hug. Yes. Oh, that's the best way they could have done this. Paradigm. Amethyst. Oh. Yes. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Keep singing. Oh, even the cluster holds his hand. Connie, it's your turn. Come on. Yes. Oh, he's okay. Yes. He's okay. Yes. You're okay, buddy. It's okay. You're okay now. Everybody's okay. You're back, buddy. You're back. We missed you. You're back. Okay, so that was I Am My Monster, and that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew that they were all gonna try to come together to make him feel like he is loved, because he is, and then it happened, and I still freaking. Okay, so we were right. Steven turns into the giant monster. We all called it. Pretty much everybody called it. We knew it was gonna happen. There was no like rampage or isolation or anything. He kind of was just kept in the ocean, you know, for however long. But oh man, that ending, everybody, they were all taking the blame at first, but then Connie, you know, set him straight and told him, you know, now we gotta be there for Steven. We gotta make sure he feels loved and all that kind of stuff. And then they all hugged him and they told him, it's okay. It's okay to try to be secret. It's okay to, you know, not know who you are. You know, you're gonna feel loved and everything like that. Everybody one at a time told him how they changed, how they grew, and that it's okay for him. I'm speaking like a freaking jabbermouth right now, because it's just it's hard to get the thoughts out right now. That was beautiful. But either way, oh man, not a lot happened, but I don't care. That ending was freaking beautiful. Everybody giving him. They ended it with a group hug. You can't get any better than that. You always, some of the best things, you always end it with a hug. I love that. Yes, yes, yes. Oh man, so the conflict's resolved now. Steven's better, everybody's with him, all that kind of stuff. And now we got the last episode, the future. I think this is gonna be our little goodbye, our little levity episode. Steven's better now, you know. It's not over yet. We still got one last thing. This is going to be like the epilogue episode. We're going to see exactly what's going to happen now. I want to see, maybe this will be like Steven, another time skip maybe. This will be like another time goes by. Maybe Steven's a grown-up now. Maybe he actually leaves Beach City, which is, I was going to make a video about that, but I didn't have the time. But maybe he actually leaves Beach City. Maybe he gets a new job. You know, we'll see exactly what it is. Maybe it'll be another time skip. Kind of like the intro to the Steven Universe movie during Happily Ever After, where we saw the whole world after the time skip. Even if it's not, even if it's just a little bit of levity with, you know, all the characters getting together and having a good time, that'll be fine too. But right now, I just wanna smile right now. I want to smile and I want to cry, because I'm already crying. So I just want to be happy now. Now that this is all over, we're all good, everything's okay. You know, I'm sorry if I didn't make a lot of jokes or anything. You know, I'm usually make the jokes so I can make the funny edits, but this was just emotion spewing out left and right, and that's pretty much all I have right now is just emotion. So either way, we're gonna do the last episode, the future. I'm hoping this will be the little bit of levity we need after all that, after all this tension and everything, and I'm really hoping it'll be good. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna start the final episode of Steven Universe Future. We're gonna start right now. Wait, is that the same music from Coach Steven? Oh, good. He's making a plan. Good.
There was.
Cookie cats. Yee! Where did he get those?
They're delicious.
Not the best looking kitty, but it's what's on the inside that counts. Cookie cat.
He's a pet for your tummy.
Cookie cat.
He's super duper yummy.
Cookie cat.
He left his family behind. That's right. He did leave us.
Adorable. It's awesome that they're actually tying this to the first episode, like him leaving his family behind and everything. That's so clever.
Or therapist while I'm on the road.
Oh, he is getting therapy. There you go, everybody. Steven Universe did get therapy. Oh, they're all sad. Oh, Perry piece of pie, don't cry. Oh. Oh.
So well.
Oh, no, don't cry, guys. Oh. Oh, she's sad that he's leaving.
Diamond.
Oh, she's sad that he's leaving.
He's sad that
I don't need the ukulele because I know how to play the
Get out
bass.
there.
Whoa? He's giving him his room. Oh, it's nice of you,
tried to
Steven.
bed. Dad would like it.
Nothing feels better than just laying back on a comfy bed after a long day.
Text me when you get
Aw,
to bed,
kiss,
Marcus.
yay.
Don't forget about me.
I won't.
Don't
I
you
guess this is goodbye.
forget about Steve. Oh, nope. Gun it in reverse. He's not done yet.
We were trying to be strong for you.
I knew it. I knew they were just trying to be strong for him. I knew it.
Whenever you need us.
Yes, like a family. Exactly. You'll always be there. Yes. Aw, Pearl. Come on. It's okay. Oh, everybody. Everybody. Little goodbye party. Bye, Steven. Wait. Wait, was that pumpkin? Wait. Pause. Was that pumpkin? That was Pumpkin! I knew she was alive! Yes! That's probably a really stupid thing to be excited about, but they all said she was dead. I knew she was okay. Yes! And she's even got a puppy. That's adorable. Yes! And that's the end of Steven Universe. And right back to the credits. Safe travels, my guy. You took us for one heck of a ride. And that was the future. Here we are in the future. And it was adorable. So yeah, that was what I was hoping for. It was a little bit of a time skip, a few months I believe, but that's it. Steven packed up his things, he headed on his way, he's checking out all the states. He's gonna see where he's gonna settle down, but his family's always gonna be there for him. And that was precious. Oh man. So yeah, we got a few more references in there, a little bit of closure for everything. He said goodbye. I knew they were just trying to be strong for him. They were all holding back tears. Freaking Garnet's just spewed out like a garden sprinkler and everything. Oh man. And all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, so freaking cute. Oh man. Okay, so good episode. We got a closure for pretty much everybody. Greg's moving into the house. Steven's still gonna be visiting. Steven's still gonna be visiting Connie. They kissed, which is adorable. We got to see all the characters saying goodbye. I think I saw Onion wearing the cheeseburger backpack. All the townies were like, "Goodbye, Steven." And then you had all the crystal gems running down the street. Pumpkin's alive. Yes, you all said she was dead. I knew she was alive. Oh, and she's even got a little puppy. I know that's a stupid thing to be excited about, but I love my pumpkin girl. I love my precious pumpkin puppy baby must protect. But that was adorable. And Pearl was still crying while he was leaving. It's like, she's still the mom. Oh, and freaking Peridot Lapis and Bismuth were getting all emotional. Even Jasper was like, I guess you're leaving. All right, I'll see you later. But you could tell she was torn up about it. Even Gem Cheeto is gonna miss Steven. Oh man. So yeah. That's the end of Steven Universe televised stuff for now. Beautiful ending. I loved it. It was precious. All that kind of stuff. All of Future. Like, here's the whole thing. Future, do I think it's better than the original series? Maybe in some ways. I'm going to do like a full, I'll announce that at the end, but I do have a few more projects to talk about with future. But do I think it's better than the original series? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. It was a good epilogue series. Like, the things they delve into, the stories they told, all that kind of stuff. There are some things that are not as good. The animation's a little the songs were not as good and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? The storytelling and the characterization and Steven's arc and all that kind of stuff, great. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm going to do a full... Like, I'm sorry if I'm, like, my voice is kind of choking up a little bit because it was just like, that was a lot. But either way, that was a great mini-series. All of Steven Universe, fantastic show. And all that kind of stuff. So, and I just want to say right now, not just a thank you to the creators of the show, everybody like Rebecca Sugar, Ian Jones-Quartey, the writers, the voice actors, the animators, all those kinds of guys. But thank you to you guys, the fans and everybody, for sticking with me. Like, 2/3 of my fan base came from me reviewing this show, and I can't be more thankful for you guys because of all this kind of stuff. My subscribers went from like 10K to almost 25K in a matter of like a few months, and that's mind-blowingly insane. And for those of you that stayed for Steven Universe, stay put, because we got more stuff. I'm still going to rank all 20 episodes of Future from worst to best. I'm going to do a full critical breakdown of the series as a whole. We're still going to do every episode reviewed in 10 words or less for the original 5 Steven Universe seasons. I've got a few analysis videos to do. I'm going to do one on Pink Diamond. I want to do one on Steven and all those kinds of things. And so yeah, if you want more Steven Universe, it's coming. I'm going to do more Steven Universe. The end of the series doesn't mean the end of these videos, but I'm definitely going to try to give some other shows some spotlight. But tonight we're focusing on Steven Universe. Great finale. I had so much fun. A lot of emotion came out. And I just love this show so freaking much. It was great. And I hope you guys had a great time watching this with me. I'm pretty sure you watched it already, but just all of us getting together, having a little, going in the same way they had a going away party for Steven, we had a going away party, for the show and all that kind of stuff. And remember, don't mourn the death. Celebrate the life. Celebrate how awesome of a show this was, how great of a show this was. And, never let it leave your memory. The show is over, but the fandom's not dead. It's always going to live on in our memories. We'll always be grateful for it. And it is just, yeah. So, oh man. So I had so much fun. Thank you guys for sharing this with me. Stay tuned because we still have a lot of Steven Universe content coming up. Not as frequently as this, but yeah, it's coming. A lot of it is coming. So thank you all for sharing in this journey with me. And I'm so glad you all tuned in to watch. And, if you want me to do first reflections on other shows and you want to do more stuff like this, you want to watch with me, let me know. I'll do first reflections on other shows. It won't be a Steven Universe React series. It'll be an Everything React series. But let me know in the comments. You want to see more first reflections? I'll do this again. But either way, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to spend all night editing this because I want this out as soon as possible because this was beautiful. And yeah, I hope to see you all really soon. Thank you all for sharing this journey with me through Steven Universe Future. I hope you'll stick around. And, I'm glad you all came here, and I'll see you all very soon. So thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.